A classical education thinks knowledge is a good in and of itself. And what the students are aiming at is knowing for the sake of knowing. It's not for any practical utilitarian purpose to get into college or to get a good job. Though that will follow for sure. But most importantly, it's that these students are human beings. Human beings are of such a nature that what sets them apart from the animals is to know. And so in knowing, they kind of perfect themselves as best they can. The best way to kind of see reality, to know, which is what to know is, to kind of see reality, to see what's there. A classical education is convinced that the best way to see reality is to, again, access it through the great works of Western civilization, which is kind of the accumulated wisdom, this ongoing conversation of the greatest minds. And if we can insert the students into that conversation with the help of the teachers, that's the best way for them to know and the best way to kind of fulfill themselves. And then I'd say at the fundamental level, you want somebody who's steeped in the Western culture, right? And who knows these texts and who, not well, you can't do that in 4 years, but who knows these texts and knows that there's a culture other than Netflix and iPhone out there. We read all the ones you'd expect. Shakespeare and Mark Twain and Charles Dickens. And then we read the great philosophers, like they spent a lot of time reading Plato and Aristotle in philosophy this year. And we read St. John Damascene, we read, like I said, Augustine, we read Thomas Aquinas. And we read the great historians too. The 12th grade in American history is reading de Tocqueville and his kind of description of America. And it's the best description of who we are and where we came from. At the end of it, they'll be in a position where they know that this kind of rich culture, this rich tradition exists, and they can move, within it.